concern for GVL perhaps.
140.
Sorry, the concern for GVL, the concern would be the projection for Ajit Pawar is way lesser. 4% is what you're really looking at. That can actually pull you down.
Individual party-wise poll predictions are always difficult in a coalition when you contest in a coalition. So it's very unlikely that one partner would substantially underperform because it's the coalition vote.
You are hoping they underperform because you don't want him.
The BJP vote.
GVL, you are hoping he underperforms. He's a thorn in your flesh. He doesn't listen to you. He doesn't coordinate with you. Dr. Raju Agmare knows you want to form a government with Eknath Shinde. You don't want to carry Ajit Pawar's political burden for the next 5 years. You would be happy if he loses. And you form a government with Eknath Shinde. Eknath Shinde is easier to...
Arnab,
and he's also not ideologically aligned with you. He has opposed your Prime Minister's slogan on the campaign trail. He says, I don't believe in that, in the same slogan.
Yeah, Arnab,
half the time he's saying sorry for fighting with Supriya Sule.
No, we want
trying to make
have
up with Sharad Pawar.
A larger coalition.
I'm telling you one thing. Listen, GVL, I'll tell you something. If it is a fractured house, which I hope it is not, this man will ditch you. Ajit Pawar will be the first person to backstab you. You also know that, I also know that.
Now, Arnab, in the first place, we had a majority even without the NCP in the outgoing assembly. So he was not brought in to sustain the government. We had a majority between us and...
Whatever you brought him for to break Pawar did not work because he could not even break Pawar.
Okay, now secondly, there is, you see, we are likely to win overall a much bigger majority. I'll tell you why, rationally. I'll tell you through logic. Every election is giving a bigger mandate than what is anticipated by the polls, one. Second, hung verdicts are not the order of the day in the state elections.
Agreed.
Look at Haryana result. Look at Chhattisgarh result.
Yeah, it's always
Look at Madhya Pradesh result. In all these states, we have won much bigger mandates than what pollsters have predicted for us. Because there is some kind of because of the welfare measures, because of the development, these demographic divides and the geographic divides have actually got leveled. This is the reason why we are expected to get a much bigger mandate in Maharashtra.
But we're talking about the overall projections.
Dr. Wagmare wants to say
Mr. Wagmare wants to come in, and Mr. Wagmare, we're talking about the overall projections. The BJP making it coming out as the single largest party. Shiv Sena, the Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena, really taking over the legacy of Balasaheb Thackeray. But would Ajit Pawar's party be would it be one burden that you would rather get rid of? He's taking a chunk of your pie.
I don't think so that we wanted to get rid of Mr. Ajit Pawar because he joined us. Mr. Ajit Pawar joined us as a partner when we was already in majority. Though there must be some differences are there with certain points which we don't have with BJP. Though he must be having some certain doubts or certain differences. But if you look into the overall Mahayuti situation during the poll of Lok Sabha as well as right now, so he is completely gel with us. He is giving speeches and he is with us. So we don't feel that we will take him out or we wanted to take him out. That is number one. And number two, even if hypothetically if we speak, suppose anything goes wrong or certain things can happen, but we feel majority BJP and our Sena can go above the marks of majority. And if you look into the polls, we still can go.
Absolutely.
Majority.
I agree with you. I agree with you there. Ladies and gentlemen.